Hey guys, if you were curious about the motions to the letters and sound, this video is for you. Like I said in my video online about teaching the alphabet, there are some different motions out there to the letters and sounds, so you can definitely kind of change it up to make it fit for your kids. These were just the sounds and the motions that worked for my kiddos, but feel free to kind of change things up if you don't really like the options that I've chosen. So let's kind of do a little rundown of it. So the first letter A, I tell my kids that it is like when you see a spider and you go, ah, because you scream, you don't like spiders. So I tell them that you make the ah sound. And we kind of put our hands and we cup our face like this and we just go, ah. So that is the A. So the A is just kind of going, ah, ah, ah. Then I tell my kids for the letter B. Letter B is like you're holding a bat. And you swing your bat because a bat makes the B sound. And then you have C, which is like this. You kind of cross your arms and you can hold in. You do a little shake, shake, shake because you're cold. So that is the motion for C. For D, I tell the kids to pretend like they're a dog and they like to dig. So when they're a dog and they like to dig, they take their two little hands, I kind of cup them, and they pretend like they're digging. So that is a motion for D. E is for my elderly people, like myself, who are hard of hearing. So what I say is the kids, when you get a little bit older and you're not able to hear, a lot of the times you'll say, eh? And so they kind of cup their ear and they pull it out and they go, eh? And that makes the E sound. For F, F is for flying. So they're going to put their arms straight out. Sorry, you can't see it here, but they'll put their arms straight out and they'll kind of rock back and forth to show that they can fly. For G, yeah, G. I was like, is that the right letter? G. So for G, we have it as a guitar. This was the easiest one for my kids to remember it by. So I stick one hand out, I take the other one and I kind of rock it up and down and I move my fingers to pretend like I'm playing like the guitar. For H, so H, I tell the kids it's for when you, if you breathe on your hand, you can feel the heat of your hand because it's a lot hotter. So it's hot, heat. You can use any of those words. But they make they can feel the warmth on their hand. I, so I tell the kids it's like when you smell something icky, an icky smell. All we do is kind of scrunch up our nose and then we just touch our tip of our nose to say that it's icky for I. J is for jump, and I allow my kids to kind of do this as they stand up. But if you want your kids to sit down, all they have to do is kind of like how I am. I'm sitting on my legs at the moment, and all they would just do is go like this. It looks more like a hop, but it is a jump. So you would tell the kids it's like J for jump. K is for kick. Now this, I did have to be very careful with them and I had to be very explicit with them when I taught them the K, but they would just kind of very gently and slowly kick their little foot out just a tad bit. So K is for kick. L. So L, what we do is we make the L, L motion, L, and then I tell them it's like you lick like a lollipop. And that is our motion for L. So for lollipop. And I'm going to go back through, guys, and do this entire thing all over again, just like I would do it with my kids. So M is for when you're eating and you kind of are about to eat something really, really tasty. It's because it's so good. So that is the motion. I would just rub my belly, but you can't see my belly. So this is what I'm doing instead. N. So N is easy. We teach the kids to take the tip of their tongue, to put it behind the top of their teeth up top, and then go, and they just shake their head for no. O. We tell the kids that we make the O with our mouths. So we make the shape of an O, ah, 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 and we just go in a circular motion to kind of follow the O shape of our mouth, ah, 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 and that's our O. For P, we tell them that you will pop. So you make the pop motion with your hand and it goes pop, 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 and that is our P. Q. So we are at Q. Q is for quit. And for quit, we make the motion like a quit. Quit that right now. And that is kind of gives them that signal for the Q as in quit. QR is what we are at. I'm trying to remember them all in my head. QR. So for R, we pretend like we are riding a skateboard, right? No. Oh, now I can't seem to remember. Yes, I do. So for R, we're riding a skateboard. And so what we kind of do is we stick our arms out, almost like we're riding a surfboard even. We would stick our arms out and we would just kind of rock back and forth like we're riding down a wave, or we're riding a skateboard or something to that extent. I kind of let my kids use their imagination on that one because it was a little hard to kind of pick the R one. But that's what we do. Stick our arms straight out and we ride the waves. QRS. So for S, we pretend like our hands are a snake, and that's pretty simple. You just kind of go in a S motion. It's like you're slithering, you're a snake. So that's the S. QRST. I'm sorry, T. So T is for a clock, like you would say time. So what they do is they kind of stick their little arm out, they show their wrist to you, and then they point to their wrist like they're checking the time. U. So U is pretty simple. We give 2 thumbs up and we just go up. So we say up. That's it. V. V is fun. I like V. V, they pretend like they vibrate. So what we do is we stick our hands out and we just go like so they're vibrating. W, now W was always a blast in my classroom. So W, they would take their hands and then they would cross them and go, what's up? So they would say, what's up? So it makes the what sound. And they just kind of give their crossing to make their W. X. So X, they take their 2 hands, they put their fist and they cross them to make the X sound. So they're making a letter X with their motions here. Y. So Y, they take their hands, they make the fist and they go yeah, as in yay. Almost like they're a cheerleader and they go yay. Y, W, X, Y, and my last one is now Z. So for Z, the kids will take their hands and then they will put it up to their face and they go zzz, like they're going to bed. And that is the end of them. So I'm going to go over all of the different motions one more time, but I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to show you guys the entire song. So it says, I'm going to try to scoot back a little bit. A goes ah, B says b, C goes k, D goes d, E says eh, F goes f, G goes g, H says h, I goes I, J goes j, K goes k, I'm kicking there, L goes l, M goes N goes O goes ah, P goes p, Q goes qu, R goes like I'm riding the waves, S goes s, T goes t, U goes V goes v, W goes w, X goes x, Y goes yeah, and Z goes zzz. Now, I will say that I like to, when I do this song with my kids, and once we've kind of practiced it together, I like to put the song that goes with Have Fun Teaching, and it's called What Do the Letters Say? Now, if you just type it up into YouTube and type in What Do the Letters Say, Have Fun Teaching, their video will pop up. I like to put that up on my smartboard when I was in kindergarten because it flashed the letters nice and big. And so the kids had to go through and they would sing the song. And I believe it has like the tune of, it says A goes ah, B goes b, C goes k, D goes D, E goes E, F goes F, G goes G, H goes H, I goes I, J goes J, K goes K, L goes L, M goes N goes O goes Ah, P goes P, Q goes Qu, R goes S goes S, T goes T, U goes V goes V, W goes W, X goes X, Y goes Y, Z goes Z. And then it says, what do the letters say? And then it'll go through and the kids would say A, B, K, D. And they go through the whole process, and they takes them through it about 4 different times because they do it with the uppercase letters, then they do it with the lowercase letters, which was really nice. So that was just always a routine that we did. We would come in from, I think it was lunch, and we would automatically do our song. It was a nice little kind of transition period for us. It got them moving a little bit, and then we would take a seat kind of at our carpet time, and we would continue on with our lesson after it. The kids really enjoyed it, and it was a really great way for me to teach the letters, all the letters and all of the sounds, while I still did for the kids who really needed more of the intervention, of the kind of 1 to 2 letters a week for those kids. But the kids who just didn't need it and they just needed a refresher, this was that really great opportunity for me to give them that refresher because it was nice, consistent practice for them. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I'm sorry that I probably looked really ridiculous, and I'm sorry I probably was forgetting the letters, but it's the end of the day and I'm ready to watch a Christmas movie. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not checked out my video for teaching the alphabet, I'm going to leave a link down to that so you guys can head to YouTube and check that video out. Thank you so much for visiting the website, and I will see you guys all another time. Bye.